What's going on, guys? Operation Moon here with another video. Just want to say thanks to everyone who watched my last video, subscribed, commented, and liked it. It's greatly appreciated. I believe we're sitting at around 330 subs now, so that's unreal. So on the road to 500 by the end of June. So look, hit the sub button. It would be greatly appreciated. In today's video, we're just going to jump into a Safemoon update. Some of the news that's come out in the last, say, 48 hours, in particular on the Reddit and the Whale Watcher. Look at the charts, the holders, and we'll also look at Bonfire as well. Just a quick update on that. So let's get into it. So jumping across to the website, you can see the current holders are 2.3 million, but we will have a look at BSC scan. $2.2 billion market cap as well. As for products, hasn't updated yet, but it's still the same as before. The Safemoon wallet, exchange, and hardware wallet. So jump across to BSC scan, and as you can see, so 2315. So the website's kind of keeping up to date now. I believe it was a bit delayed previously, but now it seems to be pulling the data a lot quicker. So that's awesome. Still on the up and up. So jumping across to the Reddit now, and we're just going to go over a story here about Daddy B. That was the Reddit user that would provide us with Whale Watcher updates. It went on for about 67 days. This individual was posting an update and giving some remarks about their view on Safemoon and the current market. Basically, to give you a summarized version in sentence, Daddy B had a post where he stated that he was scared for the market, and also mentioned in that post that he may be selling. He would let us know when he sold his Safemoon. And then that wasn't well received by the Safemoon community at all. Got a lot of backlash from that. People were saying that he was spreading FUD, and then he retaliated, responded, and basically said, screw everyone, I'm not going to create this Whale Watch post anymore, and I'm going to delete my Reddit account. So basically, to sum it up, my take on it is that he had a post where he said some negative things that could have been interpreted as FUD about Safemoon. I'm not going to look into it too much because I have my own view. I don't rely on this one individual's assessment of the token. So I just used it as a reference to go and look at the whale addresses to see if they dumped. But basically, he had a post, wasn't received too well, got some criticism, and then chucked a TNT and decided to delete it all. Now, I guess the other side of it is there's a lot of time that would have went into this, and he wasn't getting paid. So look, if the community's up in arms about it, and they have a whinge that somebody is no longer going to provide them with this information, got a solution for you. There's some websites that provide this information for you. Now, you don't get the detailed breakdown that he would give you with Safemoon and the current status of the token, but for example, whalewatcher.finance/currency/Safemoon gives you all the information that he was providing before. So you can see in the last 24 hours, the main wallet address dumped 865 billion, 14 billion more, 38 billion less here, and so on and so forth. They've got a distribution list. It shows you the holders. So look, I'll post a link to that, but yeah, it's okay. So another interesting little Reddit post here was the top 10 projects by number of holders on the Binance Smart Chain. And as you can clearly see here, Safemoon is number one. Number of holders is 2.3 million. We saw that before. And then PancakeSwap sitting there as number 2, so 337. Pretty interesting. Now, I don't know, this is pulled from BSC scan. I thought Bonfire would have been in here. Interesting. Bonfire's got 330 odd thousand holders. So what's going on there? Just jumping into the chart here. So you can see a bit of a dump there and some consolidation, some sideways movement. I mean, if we just zoom out a bit and go for the longer time frame, what a sideways movement over the last week or so. Yeah, it's fluctuated a little, but nothing major. We haven't gotten back down to these points of 2280. Currently sitting at 3808. Yeah, I'm not too worried about this. Still bullish on this on the long term, considering the projects that they have lined up. Yeah, look, I'll give a detailed breakdown of the price in my next video. It was more or less just a news update here. So The last thing I wanted to jump on with Safemoon was the tweet from John Coroni, where it basically says, what does telecom, encryption, communication, and crypto have in common? Purely a token? That's a no for me. Safemoon is the evolution. The interesting tweet there, people trying to work it out. Now, individually we are strong, together we are unstoppable. Safemoon 1.0 was the first item that the Safemoon company delivered. We are working to beat our internal deadline so I can start releasing launch dates. Safemoon is the evolution. So we'll have to wait and see for that one. I believe there's an AMA shortly where we'll get a bit more information. I don't think there's going to be any major updates, but we'll jump over to Bonfire now. So heading into Bonfire now, just a quick update here on this one. No major news over the last few days that I think is worth sharing. Just steadily going, waiting for more information to come out in regards to their projects. So hopefully that comes up in the next AMA. This is just a quick AMA recap from the other day, which I did touch on in my video, but it's just a recap. So I'll post a link to this in the video if you missed the AMA. And then once again, I can also post a link to the Whale Watcher. So as you can see, the number one holder got 1 trillion more tokens today. So 2 billion less, 2 billion less, 16 billion less, no change for majority. So there's a lot of people holding. Look at this, what a holding. More holding than selling, some gaining more. So it's quite pretty cool website. The last thing we'll look at is the Bonfire chart. So as you can see, big dump. So the highest point there was 1642 and we're all the way down to 1340. So it's pretty disgusting. But when you zoom out and you look at it on the larger time frame, as we should, or how about we just go, look at that, it's nothing, sideways consolidation. That's it. So zoom back in here. Nothing on the day time frame. Still not worried. We haven't really dipped below this point, which is kind of great. So say hard resistance there at 1000. So yeah, some sideways movement, and we'll see. There's not much volume, which is, you know, this is what's going to happen. It's going to consolidate and move sideways while the market's trying to figure out what it's doing, but still great potential for it to just explode. Low market cap, 80 million still, so got a lot of potential. Now that's going to sum it up today. So look, thanks for watching. If you like the content, drop a like, hit the subscribe button, and comment down below if there's any tokens you'd like me to have a look at. Cheers, thanks.